Hey everyone, my name is Pixelicious, and today we need to have a conversation. I want to talk about what's going on with the Poppy Playtime ARG. Now, as many of you know who follow Poppy Playtime, back on the 27th of June, we got a teaser image for Chapter 3 and what we all thought was the start of an ARG leading up to possibly a trailer or more information about Chapter 3. As we are all dissecting the image, Tobias provided us with a Morse code, which ended up leading us to a Google Drive, which we had to figure out a combination of capitals and lowercase. Once we solved that, we got access to a archive file, like a Windows archive, and we needed a password to open and unlock it. Well, after a couple days of trying to figure out what in the world the password could be, as of Saturday morning, July 1st, Micah decided to reach out and has been watching us along with some of the other devs as to see what's been going on. Micah just wanted to let us know that the compressed folder, i.e. that Windows archive file that was circulating, is not related to the upcoming Chapter 3 ARG or apparently any other official Poppy Playtime promotion, and that we will begin an ARG soon and they will let us know when it begins. This was followed up by another teaser image of that same monitor from the first image, but instead we can see a CCTV image. Now, of course, this was very heartbreaking to all of us. We thought we were going to get Chapter 3 sooner, that this was setting things in motion, and it was heartbreaking when you put a lot of brain power and teamwork into this, and then you find out it's nothing. So yeah, it's a little disappointing, but let's talk a little bit more about that and what might have happened. So the rumor mill, and I'm going to say rumor mill because until a dev explicitly confirms it, again, just a rumor, that supposedly all this information we had been working on this week wasn't even related to the image, and that the Morse code, the Google Drive link, the archive file was actually all part of like a pre-ARG kind of a thing, and that was all part of a scrapped idea for Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 Remaster. For whatever reason, got scrapped along with this whole ARG thing. Now, I think this is a really cool concept. Why it got scrapped, I'm unsure. Could have been super fun, gives me classic stop and swap kind of vibes from Banjo-Kazooie. Now, I get people's frustration. Even I was a little disappointed to find out that everything that we'd been doing wasn't even related. But my question is, why were we still given that if this whole thing was scrapped? Was there a little bit of miscommunication between Tobias, who was giving us all this information, and the team that worked on everything else regarding the game? A lot of people are saying that, oh, they knew the whole time, they just couldn't say anything about that. I'm not sure about that. I feel like they were obviously seeing us work very hard on this. So I feel like there must have been some form of miscommunication or something went wrong. A little disappointing, and I do wish they'd handled it differently instead of saying it's not related in any way whatsoever. Sounds like it might have been, again, based off the rumor mill. And why else would Tobias give us all that stuff? Unless it was simply just to kind of mess with us and play with us. But of course, we are all hungry and thirsty for some Chapter 3 information. We've waited well over a year since Chapter 2 came out. So of course, we want more of this information. So finding out everything we were working on was actually part of a scrapped idea possibly is, again, very disheartening. I wish they'd handled it better instead of just saying, oh, it has nothing to do with any of this. I think that they could have handled it in a more kind of a professional way a bit. But these things happen. At the end of the day, you know, things like miscommunication and putting out wrong information, it happens. They're not perfect. They're game developers, and they are staying up late at night working on this game for us. They're working on Project Playtime. They have other projects in the works that I'm sure of. These things are going to happen. All we can do is just be adults about it. We just take a deep breath. We allow ourselves to feel a little frustrated, a little disappointed, and we move on. This isn't going to change my opinion on Poppy Playtime. I'm still going to be theorizing about it. I'm still going to be following the ARG when it comes out for Chapter 3. I'm going to play Chapter 3. I'm going to still be really into this. This is just, you know, it happens. And I'm hoping everyone else, again, just be respectful to the devs. Don't harass or harangue them. They're doing everything they can to give us the best chapter possible. With all that said, thank you all so much for listening to me rant for the last 6 minutes. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and my thoughts and opinions, go ahead and leave a like down below. And of course, if you want to see more by yours truly, go ahead and click that subscribe button and follow me so that way you can get updates on everything Poppy Playtime. And until then, I'll see you in the next theory. Bye.